Welcome back. We are now going to talk about the movie project. Every 6 weeks, you'll be required to complete a movie. The theme, format, and other constraints of the movie will be given to you, including the length and the format. You will, every week, complete a task, and at the end of the 6 weeks, you will complete the movie. You will not be able to complete the movie in the last week or two. You'll be given tasks to complete every week. You'll be given a due date, and you will be required to complete the task by the due date. By completing each task, you'll be able to go on to the next task, and at the end of the 6 weeks, you will have a completed movie. This 6 weeks, we are going to make a time-lapse movie. This means that you have a movie made of individual frames, and each frame is taken from the same location of the same subject, but at long intervals. For instance, in this case, I expect you to separate your pictures by several hours. For instance, you'll take a picture in the morning when you wake up. You'll take a picture maybe in the mid-afternoon, and then you'll take a picture in the evening. So you will have 3 pictures a day over the 6 weeks, which will be at least 30 to 35 days. That gives you about 100 pictures. Then you will put the 100 pictures together into a movie, into a time-lapse movie. And the time-lapse movie will show how the subject changes over the 6 weeks. So let's go to the subject. Your subject should be something that is fixed, but you can easily take pictures of at different times and will change. For instance, a shadow will change as the sun changes and as the sun moves. A plant will grow. An animal might be able to be put in the same position every day, and there'll be a slight difference. The point is that you're going to have a subject that you're going to be able to take the picture of at different times during the day over the 6 weeks. The other issue is making sure that your lighting and position of the camera are the same. This you'll figure out as you take the pictures and put the pictures together. We'll talk about this more in specifics as we actually complete the project. But at the moment, I want you to just realize 2 things. You need to complete each task every week. You are required to do something on the movie every day. And you will not be able to get credit for the movie if you have not completed each individual section by the due date. So what you need to do right now is you need to choose a subject. The subject can be a plant that is growing. The subject can be a shadow. The subject can be anything that is going to change over the 6 weeks, and you can document the change. I will include an example of what I mean in the instructions. You need to document what you're going to do and what steps you're going to take. That's the first task. We'll discuss the specifics of other tasks as they come up. So what I need you to do right now is think about, what am I going to take a picture of a few times a day? Is there a plant growing in my house? Is there a shadow that I see all the time from the sun? Is there some other thing in my area that changes continuously that would be interesting to see the change over several weeks? This, like many of my assignments, are incredibly difficult. Not because the topic is difficult, not because the work is going to be extensive, but because you're going to be starting off with nothing. And out of that nothing, you're going to have to create a product. Don't get frustrated. I am not grading you on the quality of it. I am not grading you on your choice. I am grading you, as I've said before, on your learning. Can you show me that you're learning something through the project? In this case, the learning is going to be an awareness of the subject, an awareness of the lighting, an awareness of how to illustrate the change over time in the subject. So please, don't focus on the end product. Don't focus on doing what you think I want you to do. Don't focus on the fact that you're not going to meet expectations. Simply focus on what can you document that will be interesting to you. What change can you document over time that will be interesting to you? If you do this and are creative and follow the constraints and the deliverable, you will wind up with a very good project. So hopefully right now you're thinking about what you're going to document, you're going to tell me, and when it is approved, you may begin. Thank you.